Tiny here from Offtap Brewing. Welcome back to the beginner series of brewing. As you've seen in the last videos, we've done sexing up your kits. Now, we sexed up the alcohol and we sexed up the dry hopping. This next video that I'll shoot will be the 2 can, i.e. 1 can, 2 can, you can. My plans for this, 2 cans of the same brew that we've been using, the Black Rock Indian Pale Ale, and 1 kilo, I hope I don't drop it, this is messy shit, 1 kilo tubs of liquid malt extract. There's going to be no powder going in this, no DME or dextrose or table sugar or anything going in this batch at all. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to mix them up. I'll probably blow this one out to 23, maybe 25 litres because of all the extra malt in there. And if I do 25 litres, then I get a few extra bottles out of it. So you can tailor your kit in kilo any way you want. You can just do 1 kilo and 1 kit if you want. That's you don't need to use dextrose. You can use liquid malt. You can use dry malt. You can use the brewer blends. You can use sort of anything that takes your fancy, and I highly recommend using every product available for you, just giving it a go. Build on your base kit, which I've got a box of. I've drunk the other box, fantastic, great reviews from my wife who cares bar and Bandit Brewing and a mate from Toowoomba who come down and tried it. So that was pretty good for a kit and kilo. And then I've got the next one. And then, I'm going to have this one. I'm saving a box of every brew that I do for this beginner series, just to keep away and just have a mass tasting one day. But you're limited by your own sort of brain. But that's what's limiting you in this. I don't have to do 2 Indian Pale Ales. I can do a Cooper's European Lager and an Indian Pale Ale and see what that makes, because there's a lot of hullabaloo out there about the yeast that Coopers use, and if you get onto Coopers website, the only brew that they recommend you brew at 17 and under is their Pilsner. Every other brew has a generic ale yeast in it. On the tin of every Cooper's tin, besides the Cooper's, and I'm talking the European range or the international range, I'm talking the base range, and I'm talking the Thomas Cooper range, have the directions brew between 28 and 18 degrees, which is an ale yeast. The Pilsner is the only one that says you must brew below that, 18 and down. So logic says that's the only one with the lager yeast in it. So you can sort of play around with knowing that sort of information. You can sort of play around and blend anything. The green tin, I think the Cooper's Pale Ale, and the red tin, the Cooper's Sparkling Ale, you mix those together with some light dry malt extract and some dextrose, and you'll make their vintage, which comes out at like 8.2 or something, and is pretty expensive to buy at the shop. Hang on a minute, getting dry. No, pardon me. It's like $20 for 4 bottles. So, and I've done that 2 can mix, 2 can and a kilo mix, and it does come out similar to their brew, what they're saying it is. So you can mix. You can make a black and tan. You can go and get yourself a stout kit or a dark ale kit, a dark kit. And a lager kit, and mix them together and make yourself a black and tan, your possibilities are endless when you're dealing with tins, and I recommend trying them all out. Thoroughly recommend dry hopping with single hops. Don't mix hops yet. Just stay simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Kiss your beer. Kiss. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm not going to mix this up tonight. I will most likely mix this up on Thursday. I'm not set up to do this in the kitchen tonight. I just wanted to get this out there, what I was going to do. To be honest, I don't really think you need to see me mixing it up. I think just the information might be good enough. I might throw a couple of little snippets in. Actually, I won't do the whole mixing thing, but I will be bulk priming this brew as well, where I don't put any carb drops in the bottles. I'm actually going to mix up enough sugar to put in the brew. And none of these brews are going to move racked over to secondary. Everything I do is going to be in the primary fermenter, and that's just how I brew. That's just how we brew here. So I'm going to show you guys how to bulk prime with this 6-finger kit, and then from here on in, the bulk priming will go unsaid. We'll just play around with our measurements. With bulk priming, we can tailor our carbonation level a lot easier than using 2 carb drops. We can tailor it to whatever size bottle we want. If we want to brew this and put it in a 2-litre Coke bottle, by all means, that's what we can do. If we've got a heap of those little 225 or 325 ml stubby bottles laying around with the crown seal on them, we can brew in there and carbonate the same as what we do in a Torley. So yeah, that's what we'll do with this next video. I'll show you some snippets of me mixing this up, so it's all going in, and then the next big part of it will be the bulk priming. So a bit of a double lesson, I think, on this one, guys. And hopefully the next one after this batch will be steeping grains. So back to, I will also be dry hopping this again. I've got to work out what sort of hops I want to dry hop this with. But that's neither here nor there to the information. Putting hops in is putting hops in. But after this, I think the next batch will definitely be steeping some grains in, and that'll be the end of the kit and kilo. Once we get to the grain, that's it. We're going straight out, no recipe kilos. We'll just be using this stuff then, and we'll be designing our own recipes around just using unhopped malt extract. So yeah, in this sexing up your kit, there's only this video, bulk priming, and what he said before. Sorry, I'm losing the plot. Steeping your grains. So look out for that, guys. Remember, beer makes us smarter.